Hey guys, it's Rick. Thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna eat somewhere today that I've never eaten at before. I wanna go to Parkside Market in downtown Disney. It's composed of 4 different eateries, well, 4 different establishments. Not all of them have food, but we're gonna go to 2 for the food today. I've never eaten there before, ever. So we're gonna do that for the first time. So I'm excited to try this. I'm hungry, let's go have some fun and let's go eat. That's cool, the pumpkins are up, and these definitely were not here the other day. So the way that Parkside Market works is it's 4 separate establishments. 2 of the establishments are food specific. So we're gonna go to Gigi's Chicken Shop and try the chicken sandwiches from there. I'm gonna get a couple of different items. We're just gonna eat here all day, that's all I'm gonna do. I actually brought a cooler in my car and parked in Mickey and Friends so I can walk the leftovers back out too. And the other food establishment is gonna be Seoul Sister, which is Korean style food. So it's gonna be like Korean bowls you could pick from rice, and they have bulgogi beef and stuff like that. So we're gonna try a little bit of everything that we possibly can. They're also gonna have Sip Sonder, which is just the walk-up outside coffee place. I'm not gonna do that today, but we are gonna eat upstairs, which is known as Vista Parkside Market. So Vista is the one right up above that you can see. It has 2 balconies of seating areas, and it's a great area to sit. It's a full service bar up there too, and they have a couple of bar snacks. I think they have 4 items. But let's get started eating here. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna order at Gigi's Chicken Shop first, and then we're gonna go to Seoul Sister later today, and I'm just gonna save my leftovers. This is gonna be a really fun day though, just food today, and I'm really excited for it. So the way this works is you go up to one of the counters for the food and you order it. They give you a buzzer and it will buzz when it's ready. If you go upstairs, I'm seated upstairs on the patio because it's really nice out here, but if you go upstairs and you sit at the bar, it's a full service bar. So you can order any of the food from any of the menus, any of the coffee drinks, any of the cocktails, and they'll actually bring it up to you. But normally you'll just go grab it yourself. So everything's gonna be served at Gigi's Chicken Shop. Even if you order from Seoul Sister, you'll actually pick up from Gigi's Chicken Shop. And if you wanna look at the menu, when you walk in, they have these signs that you can scan the QR code, which is really helpful. It's nice to be able to just scan the QR code, the menu pops up right on your phone, and you have all the menus right there. So the first thing we're gonna do is get some chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna try 2 versions of the chicken sandwich because I really wanna try that out, and I think those are gonna be really, really good. And I'm going to sit upstairs. If you come upstairs, you can sit inside. There's lots and lots of seating options, actually. There's different booth seats upstairs. There's little seats for 2 people upstairs too. There's a lot of different seats upstairs, but the window does slide open. It's like a big sliding door that opens for the Vista Market side part, and it lets in a lot of the heat. So if it's a hot day like today and they have it open, it's not gonna be very air conditioned. That's why I just decided to sit outside, because it's about the same temperature outside. There's 2 separate patios, but I love this patio out here because it faces the monorail and you can see the monorail going by. How fun is that, to be able to see the monorail just passing right by you as you eat? I love watching the Disney transportation, so that's really exciting to me. And it's a good people watching spot too. You can just kind of see everybody down below walking by and having a fun day. The balloons look pretty. You can see Star Wars trading posts from here. It's a really pretty view. I cannot believe I haven't just come here and sat here. They do have ice water out, so if you want to just come and take a break and just drink some water, you don't even have to order anything from here. It's not busy today. There's nobody out on this entire patio. Most of the seating is available. Even inside, the bar is pretty full, but the tables inside are completely empty, which is really nice. There's another patio on the other side too, and that overlooks the stage. So you could actually come up here and get a drink and watch the concerts that they have every day in the evenings at Downtown Disney. That's awesome. Free entertainment, have a drink, a nice spot to watch from. You don't have to deal with the crowds at the concert or anything. It doesn't get too crowded below, but just to have your own spot up here is a really nice touch. I think that's amazing that they actually offer that. I've been missing out this whole time. This is a great place to grab a cocktail, and it's a full bar, so you don't just have to order from the menu. But if you want to know a tip, they have a secret menu here. So you ask the bartender, you say, I want to wake the Glee Club, and they'll give you a secret tiki menu, and it's 7 drinks that are themed to the Enchanted Tiki Room. How awesome is that? That is really fun. They're all themed separately. They do have 2 tiki cocktail mugs that you can buy and take home with you as well. Just ask for that. They'll know what you're talking about. They'll give you a separate menu that they don't show other guests. I mean, that's pretty cool. This has been open since January, and I just never got around to trying this place. So I'm really excited to try this today. On August 22nd, they're also gonna have a Sleepy Hollow mug and drink combination. You can take home this spooky tree mug that's gonna be really cool. They have the mug out, but you can't purchase it until August 22nd, till the start of Halloween. But this is what it looks like, and it looks really cool. This is an awesome place. All right, without further ado, let's go grab our food because I am very hungry and I am ready to eat. Well, that's pretty easy. I ordered from Gigi's Chicken Shop. So I got 5 items from Gigi's because I really wanted to try pretty much everything out. There's a couple items I didn't try. They do have waffle fries and they have just chicken tenders that you can get, but I got 2 sandwiches, I got Brussels sprouts and a broccoli slaw as well, and I got a little oatmeal cream pie cookie for dessert too. Let's start with the chicken sandwiches. We'll start with the real food first. So I'm gonna dig into this. I'm so excited to eat, and this smells really, really good. They look like good chicken sandwiches. The only problem with the chicken sandwiches is that they're $16 and there's no sides with them. You have to pay extra for the sides. The sides are decently affordable though at $6. That's not too bad of a deal. But I think for 16 bucks, you should get French fries automatically with a $16 sandwich. These were even more expensive when it first opened, and they got some feedback from people that was very negative. So I think they reduced the prices. They were like $18 or $20 just for the chicken sandwich when this opened in January, and then they reduced their prices luckily because they listened to the feedback. So this first one I'm gonna try is the original fried chicken sandwich. It's bread and butter pickles, and there's lots of pickles. I love bread and butter pickles, so I'm gonna enjoy that. It's got a little bit of cabbage on top. I think it could probably have a little more cabbage. Spicy mayo, hot honey on a brioche bun. I love hot honey. I like hot honey on chicken, and I like hot honey on pizza, like that trend that's been going on the last couple of years. I love hot honey though. Mike's hot honey is one of my favorite condiments, so I know I'm gonna enjoy that. I really enjoy spicy mayo. I like mayo of any kind. I like aiolis, I like mayos, I just like it all. I'm a big fan of that in general, so I know I'm gonna like that. I really enjoy cabbage, and I think having cabbage on this instead of lettuce is actually really interesting. The bun feels really nice. Feels like a good quality brioche bun, not your typical grocery store bun, a better quality one for sure. It feels soft and buttery. It's kind of a light and fluffy too. It's a nice quality bun though, I can tell right off the bat. And the chicken on this sandwich is a big piece of chicken. This one has a little bit bigger chicken piece than the other sandwich I got. Even though they're pretty much supposed to be the same size, I think they can vary slightly. This one's big though. It's a really generous piece of chicken. It's moist. When I cross cut it, it's moist inside. It's a nice thick piece of white meat chicken. The breading feels crispy, and there's tons of sauce on that. I love sauce and I love pickles, and I'm hungry, so I know I'm gonna really like this. I'm gonna keep in mind that I'm very hungry because, as they say, hunger is the best seasoning, and when you're hungry, almost anything tastes good. So I am gonna keep that in mind as I eat this, but let's take a bite. I'm really excited for this one. Wow, there are tons of pickles on that. That is just crazy how many pickles they put on there. I like the pickles at Chick-fil-A, so I'm sure I'm gonna like these pickles too. I enjoy that a lot. I really like the sauces on it. That's probably my favorite part. I like the cabbage and the spicy mayo and the hot honey. It kind of all mixes to make a slaw. I think the pickles are a good addition. It adds a sourness, but they're not dill pickles, so it doesn't add that dill flavor. But the bread and butter pickles are a little bit sour and vinegary. They got a nice crunch to them. It adds a good texture too. I really like the texture of the pickles and the cabbage. The chicken itself holds up to the sauce too. It's crunchy. It's got a nice deep fried flavor. I think it's a pretty good piece of chicken. I think this should be more like $11 probably, 10 or 11 bucks. 16 is pretty steep, so the value is not quite there when it comes to this, but it is a good chicken sandwich. I really enjoy those sauces. The bun is soft, the bun's nice too. It's a buttery brioche bun. It's a good quality bun. I really like this one. I'd get it again. I'm just a little hesitant to recommend it because of the price. It's very expensive and you're not getting any sides with it, and I think that's the biggest problem. The chicken isn't dried out at all. It doesn't have a funny texture like chicken sometimes can have, especially at theme parks. Theme park chicken can be a little weird sometimes, but this is good chicken. It's moist, it's juicy, it's fried well. I like this. It's a good chicken sandwich. I'd get this one again. Just know the price is pretty high on this one. All right, next up, I got the sweet chili fried chicken sandwich. This one's pickled daikon slaw. It's got carrots and daikon radish. I love daikon radish, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this. It has soy cucumbers, very generous on the cucumbers too. Kewpie mayo, sweet chili sauce on a brioche bun, and it looks really, really good. I think this one looks like it's gonna be better than the other one. I really enjoy daikon radish, and I really like carrots a lot, so I think I'm gonna enjoy that over the cabbage on the other one. And this one has Kewpie mayo on it. I like that Japanese type Kewpie mayo. It's really good. I like it on anything. Sometimes you'll find that on like sushi and stuff. It's a good mayo though. Let's give this a bite. I love cucumbers and I love pickles. This has tons of cucumbers, which I think is gonna be really nice. And the chicken looks the same. It's a little bit smaller of a piece of chicken on this particular sandwich, but it looks really moist. It looks juicy. It looks like good chicken that's not dried out. I really like that a lot. I might like that one a little bit better, but it's a close call. Both sandwiches are pretty darn good. I really like the mayo on that one. I love the daikon radish and the carrots. That slaw adds a really nice crunch to it. It has a little bit of like a vinegary bite to it. It's good though. The sauce on it is kind of sweet, which is nice. It balances really well with all the sauce on it and the mayo. It adds a creaminess to it with the mayo. The brioche bun on this one is very good as well. I really like these sandwiches. I just think they should not be $16. That's the biggest complaint with both of these. It's a good sandwich overall. It's not splittable. It might be enough for one person. If this was $10, I would rate it a lot higher. You do get your Magic Key discount here, which is nice, but I like this. It's a well-crafted sandwich. I think it's pretty darn good. These are better than I expected them to be. I like the cucumbers on there. The crunch of the cucumber is really, really nice, and they put tons of cucumber. They're not skimpy about that, which is good. So I do like both these sandwiches. They are very enjoyable. I'm a big Brussels sprouts fan, and these are $6. They're the crispy Brussels sprouts from here with a chili lime salt. They are fresh Brussels sprouts. I can tell looking at them that they're not frozen Brussels sprouts. Frozen ones have a different consistency and a different texture that I don't really care for, but fresh Brussels sprouts I love. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy these. They smell good. You can smell the lime and you can smell that they're really, really roasted. I think I'm really gonna like these though. Let's give this a bite. Ooh yeah, they're kind of nice. It's like they were de-leafed, like all the pieces were pulled apart. So you're getting some nice textures there. It makes it really crispy since it's kind of individual leaves. Let's give this a bite and try. Those are great. For $6, I really recommend those. I'd get those again. They really got a nice lime flavor from the chili lime salt. They're not spicy. And by the way, the sandwiches weren't that spicy either. If you're really sensitive to spice, you might think those are a little bit hot, especially the hot honey one. That one did have a bit of a kick, but they're not too spicy by any means. These aren't spicy either, despite the chili lime salt. They're really good. They're really flavorful. I love the flavor of the Brussels sprouts themselves. The chili lime adds a nice, vibrant, citrusy flavor to it. Really, really good. They have a good texture too because they're crispy, they're delicious, but they're not good for you. These are like super oily, super buttery. I think these would be even better with a little bit of bacon in them, but they're great Brussels sprouts. For $6, you can't really beat that. You get a pretty good sized portion for $6. I think that's pretty fair. I like when you get a bite of the stem because it adds a nice kind of crunch and texture. It's not quite cooked through all the way. These are really good Brussels sprouts. I would get these. I'd recommend these. I like them a lot. They're delicious. And the last thing I got is also a side. This looks really good. It was also $6. This is the broccoli slaw. Almonds, raisins, dill, lemon poppy seed dressing. The broccoli itself is cut up very finely. It's chopped up to be like a slaw instead of a regular broccoli salad, and I think that's nice. I love the broccoli salad from Soup Plantation, and even though Soup Plantation closed down, they still sell that Soup Plantation Jones broccoli salad at Costco, and I do love eating that. I love the raisins in the Jones broccoli salad from Soup Plantation, and I like the crunchiness from the nuts in it and the bacon. That's like the best part. This has almonds though. What's nice about this and unique is that it has golden raisins. I love how the broccoli's chopped up so finely, and a lemon poppy seed dressing sounds really unique. This sounds like something fun and definitely unique. Not the healthiest, but at least you're getting some broccoli in you. Let's give this a bite. It smells really good. It's really creamy looking too, so I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this one. I really like that. The dill was gonna be the problem for me. I thought the dill might be a little overwhelming, and I don't always care for fresh dill. I like dill pickles and I like dill flavored things, but fresh dill can be a little overwhelming and overpowering in some things. That's not a problem here. I think the dill's actually a nice touch to it. It's creamy, it's sweet. I love the golden raisins. I think that's a great choice to use golden raisins in that. There's a crunch from the almond slivers. The almonds are really good on top. I really like the crunchiness from that. I like the texture of the broccoli. I like how the broccoli broccoli's cut up really finely. I just think this is a really good slaw in general. It's kind of vibrant but creamy. It's got a nice richness to it. It's a really good slaw for $6. You get a pretty good sized portion in the cup too. If you got one sandwich, you could split it, get one sandwich and 2 sides. It'd be a little pricey, but not the worst thing at Disneyland. This is good though. I really like the flavor of that, and I love the creaminess of that. I'd get this one again and I'd recommend it. Those golden raisins are great though. I'm glad they put those in there. I'm also gonna get a couple of items from Seoul Sister, so let me go order those, and then I'm gonna bring everything to my car. I'm gonna eat the chicken sandwiches because those won't save that well, but I'm gonna bring everything else to my car. I have the cooler there, and what we're gonna get from Seoul Sister is like a noodle bowl and a rice bowl and some dumplings, so those will save really well too. I brought a lot of plastic bags, that way I can just put things into baggies, but most of these come in to-go containers anyways already, so it's very convenient to save all this stuff for later. Before I go to Seoul Sister and get more food, I totally forgot I had a dessert item. I have the oatmeal cream pie cookie from down there too at Gigi's, and this looks really good. It's $7, which is a little bit pricey, but not too bad. Pretty decent for a Disney price. I love cream pie cookies and I love oatmeal cookies in general, so I think I'm really gonna like this. It looks kind of like those Little Debbie ones that you get at the grocery store, but a more homemade version of that. So I'm sure it's gonna be very good. Probably just lard and sugar as the filling, which is not a problem for me. It looks good though. It feels like a soft cookie. I broke it in half and it looks really nice in the middle. It broke really easily and it comes a little refrigerated, which is nice to me. I kind of like when cookies are cold. Like, that's kind of fun to have a nice cold texture with that. It sets up the filling really well instead of being hot and mushing out. With this heat, the filling would normally just mush out, but since it's refrigerated, it really holds up to the heat well. Let's give this a bite though. How can I forget dessert? I almost forgot dessert and ordered more food. Let's give this one bite and then I'll save the rest for later. That's the best oatmeal cream pie cookie I've ever had in my life. It is so good. It tastes like deep, rich molasses or brown sugar in there. Maybe it's dark brown sugar, which has some molasses in it. It's really good. It's got a really deep, rich flavor. It's delicious. It's very sweet. It's creamy. It's everything you want from an oatmeal cream pie cookie. It's very, very good. The cookie itself has a nice little bit of cinnamon flavor to it. It's a good oatmeal cookie. This is fantastic. I did not expect a little chicken shop to have such good dessert. There's only like 2 desserts here. There's like chocolate pudding in this. So I really had low expectations coming into this, but that's excellent. Way better than I thought it was gonna be. You gotta try this. Stop by some night and just grab that, even if you're not eating here. If you're ever walking back to the hotel or walking back to Mickey and Friends, just stop in and grab one of these. It's a very, very good oatmeal cream pie cookie. I love that. I'm gonna devour that later when I get home. I'm gonna save the rest of it for now, but that's excellent. I'm really surprised to find that that's so good just from a little chicken shop. That's awesome. So I went down to Seoul Sister and I picked up 2 items. I was gonna get 3 items, but I felt like that's really excessive. And it's a lot of leftovers to have already because these are really big bowls. So you can pick a bowl, you pick your flavor, and then you can pick if you want rice. They also have noodles option as a base there. I asked the cashier and he said the rice is actually better. So I went with those over noodles. And I'm glad I asked because normally I would have picked the noodles. So I don't know, but I trust him because he works there and he knows his stuff probably. So I went with the rice. I got the beef and egg option. This is bulgogi beef, carrots, kale, egg. It's like a soft boiled egg, sesame oil, spicy gochu soul sauce with a choice of rice or japchae noodles. And they also have regular bulgogi beef, which to me sounds a little bit better because it has kimchi and green onion with a garlic soy sauce. I'm not the biggest fan of kale. Kale's okay. I like other leafy greens a little better than kale though. And the kale gets kind of cooked and wilted. It's not just kale though. It's definitely a kale mix. They're using like a spring mix with kale because there's definitely lettuce in there. I can see lettuce, which is kind of weird to serve underneath hot items because the lettuce really wilts and starts to cook and it gets kind of mushy really, really quick. I love lettuce normally, but I don't really like it when it gets hot. So I think that's kind of a weird choice instead of just using kale. They were probably just out of the regular kale, so they used a mix of stuff. You can also get chicken, pork belly, or tofu too. So there's quite a few options. It's a big bowl for $19. It is a pretty big portion. The bulgogi beef smells good and it's got sesames all over it. I like when egg is in ramen and stuff, so I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy the egg. The sauce looks pretty good too. This is a spicy gochu soul sauce. It looks like gochujang or something like that, some kind of Korean chili sauce though, and it looks nice and hot. I'm gonna try the beef with just the sauce real quick. I wanna see how that is because I'm interested in this sauce since I'm a big sauce person. The beef is really flavorful. I like the sesame seeds on there a lot. It's a good beef, and you get lots of beef there too. It's tender, it's juicy, it's a good beef. I like it a lot. The sauce is really nice though. It reminds me of gochujang, where it's like a fermented pepper sauce. You can definitely taste the fermented flavor in there. I like it, and it's not too spicy. It's got a bit of a kick, but it's not super spicy by any means. All right, now I have to try a bite with everything. Let me try to get the rice and the carrots and the kale all in one bite here. I got a little bit of everything, and I poured some of the sauce on there. There's also grilled onions in the bulgogi beef, which is nice. I love onions, so I think that's a nice touch there too. Let's try it with the kale and the lettuce and everything. It's a pretty good bowl, and it'd be pretty filling, but $19 is a little expensive for this. It's mostly just rice. It's a lot of rice and carrots, which is really cheap to make. That's really inexpensive in terms of ingredients, so I think there should be a little bit more to it. I like that there's the soft boiled egg on there. I think that's a nice touch. I don't care for the lettuce. The lettuce is just too wilted and too mushy. The lettuce gets hot too quickly. They put the lettuce underneath the beef too, so it gets hot really, really quickly. It's just kind of weird. The kale's pretty nice. The kale holds up to the heat a lot better than the lettuce does, so the kale is actually pretty good. I like the bite from the kale, that it kind of contrasts with the beef itself. The beef is kind of sweet, the onions are sweet. I really like that gochu sauce though. That one's really good. I really like the spicy gochu soul sauce. I think that's my favorite part of the whole thing. I really enjoy that sauce a lot, and the carrots are a nice touch on there. I'd probably try this with noodles. I probably wouldn't get this again just because it's $20. That's kind of expensive. They do take the Magic Key discount, but I'd rather eat at Tangaroa Terrace or Palm Breeze Bar if I'm gonna spend those prices, or the Broken Spell Lounge, and all of those are really close by, so I'd probably just go to one of those places over this. I think I like Gigi's a lot better than this. Gigi's was too expensive though also, so I don't know if I'm gonna come back to Parkside Market too often, but I really like the ambiance here. I like that it's a full bar upstairs, and I really like the patios out here. It's just a really nice place to sit, and you can watch the live music too at night, which is really a nice touch. It's kind of more about the location here than the food itself. The food is okay. Definitely Gigi's was good, but this is not my favorite thing. This one's just okay. I also got one other item here, so maybe that'll be better. Let's try the last item, and that'll be it for today with this too. I also got dumplings. These are beef and vegetable fried dumplings, and you can't go wrong with dumplings. You get 5 of them for $8, which is not too bad. I mean, they're not the biggest dumplings. The filling looks pretty good. There's a lot of beef in there and not a lot of vegetables, but it does look good. And it came with a dipping sauce. It doesn't say what the dipping sauce is, but it smells like soy sauce. It's definitely some kind of soy-based dipping sauce. It'd be nice if the dipping sauce had like green onions, fresh scallions or something on top too, but this does look good. Let's try this. I like that they're deep fried dumplings instead of just being steamed. They're gonna be crispy. That'll add some flavor to them too. So let's dip it in here, and then we'll give this a bite. The dumplings are good. I like that. It's crispy on the outside. It's got a little bit of a sweetness from whatever the soy dipping sauce is. I really like the dipping sauce a lot. It's got a really nice umami flavor to it. It's very savory, very salty, but I like the crispy dumpling shell, and the filling's good too. It just tastes like beef and vegetables. It's a pretty decent filling. I like these. I'd get these ones again. They're $8 for 5 of them. That's not too bad if you want just a little snack, and I think it's kind of good. It's kind of funny though, Din Tai Fung is right there, and Din Tai Fung is like the dumpling king. So if you want really good dumplings, you're gonna have to go over there. But these are pretty good for a quick service Korean place. Overall, it's pretty decent Korean food, but you can find a lot of good Asian and Korean food, all types of food in Garden Grove and Anaheim and stuff. So it's kind of hard to compare that to the rest of the food in the area. But for downtown Disney, this is pretty good Korean food. I definitely like Gigi's a little bit better than this, but the prices are the biggest problem here for me. It's pretty darn expensive, but I'm gonna bag everything up and take it to my car, and we're gonna go try to pick up that Magic Key bag. Today is the first day of the Magic Key giveaway. Actually, it might have started yesterday. Yeah, I think it started yesterday, but we're gonna go try and pick that up. My virtual queue is already up and was already called, but I'm hoping they'll let me still pick up the bag. They actually have a new DVC bag for free too. That started today on the 14th, so we're gonna try to pick up that one because that's gonna be available at Golden Vine and DCA. So let's see if we can go get both bags. For sure we can get the DVC one, but they might not take my virtual queue since that one kind of expired already. But let's go pick those up because they're free, so I definitely want to get those. All right, I'm in California Adventure now. We're gonna go try to pick up that bag. Look, the bat is on the bridge there. All the Halloween bunting, the beautiful purple bunting is all up all around Buena Vista Street. I heard the Headless Horseman got put up last night too. Yesterday, actually, it got put up. That's pretty cool. They are really far ahead of schedule because Oogie Boogie starts on Sunday, just a couple of days. You can even do Monster Monsters After Dark now, the Guardians one after 3 o'clock, starting today. That was a surprise. That came out early. People expected that to come out a little bit later than it did, but starting today, you can do Monsters After Dark. So go do that if you like that ride. It's a little too scary for me, but yeah, that's a fun ride. It's definitely a really fun one. The Headless Horseman is up now. That is so cool. I knew it was coming soon because they took down the sign last time I was here. This looks so awesome at night when it's all lit up and the smoke's going. I don't know when they'll start that. Maybe on the 17th they'll start like the lighting effects and the music will change over, because usually the music doesn't change over until the official start of Halloween, like the 22nd. But since Oogie Boogie's a little early, maybe they'll be doing it early. But I love when they do the lighting effects in the fog. It looks so cool. The smoke comes out of the horse's nostrils. Very awesome. You don't need to be in the park to scan this QR code or anything. If you just type in virtual queue into the app when you're at home, it'll let you join the virtual queue there. You'll see it pop up. I joined it too early because I got called earlier today and my virtual queue got called while I was eating, and they only give you an hour, but I just rejoined the queue. It didn't have any problem just letting me rejoin it. That way I didn't have to try to use my expired virtual queue. And when I rejoined it, it called me immediately. It doesn't seem to be very popular. A lot of people are just walking through. I think they thought the demand was going to be a lot higher for this. They have tons of cast members working and making this happen really quickly, and they have a lot of switchback queues set up, but they don't need the switchback queues. It's going by pretty quick. So let's go in and I will get my bag and we'll be done with that. So here's the bag that you get. It's pretty cool because they charge like $5.99 for this bag if they were selling it. It's one of the reusable vinyl bags, just like their other ones that are $5.99. And you have the Vault Collection, which is nice. I like the Vault Collection logo there. I think that's kind of fun. The backside says Magic Key Disneyland. I think that's really cute. I love the font and I love the logo there. And if you open it up, you can see the flags and the pennants for all the different lands: Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, Adventureland. You have little space cadets and people playing trumpet and Mickey Mouse. Look how adorable Mickey looks. I like that. I like all the stars there. That's really fun. I like this bag. That's a really cool little gift. You can get this up through the 18th. They'll be doing the giveaway every day, so just check the app for the time and stuff. You go to the Hyperion Courtyard over by Guardians of the Galaxy and you can pick this up. They are making progress on this so quickly. I can't believe the building is so big and so done already. They have like all the steel structure built and they have these cranes back here working rapidly, so it's gonna be up pretty soon. I think this is gonna be done sooner than people think it's going to. That's crazy how quickly they can put in work when they put the money into it. That's amazing. So for DVC members, they have a free bag right now at the Welcome Home Center, the Golden Vine House. If you come over here into DCA, you can pick up your free bag and your button as well. It's a small little space here, but there's some air conditioning so you can sit down for a little bit. And I always like getting free stuff. If it's free, it's for me. So I got to pick up my free bag today. Today is the start of Welcome Home Weeks. It's membership magic. So if you're a DVC member, they have quite a few events and stuff going on. They have wine tastings. Today, if you went over to the Disneyland Hotel, they had Stitch and Angel with a special meet and greet. A lot of the events you do need to pre-register for, but one thing you don't need to pre-register for is this free bag. If you stop by Golden Vine in DCA, you can pick up this free bag, which is awesome. I like it. So I got 2 free bags today. This one's pretty cute too. It's nice. I like the membership magic thing there and the Disney Vacation Club logo. Feels like a thick vinyl bag that'll last. I love these for grocery shopping. They just make grocery shopping easier. And here's the backside of it there. Disney Vacation Club. Mickey and Pluto are flying on Dumbo, and it looks like a kid drew it. It's kind of cute. I like that. It's pretty adorable art, but this is fun that it's free. I really like this. They have quite a few events going on for August and September, so make sure you look up the calendar because there's a lot of stuff that you can actually do for free this month. They're going to have Treat Tuesdays. I think it's every Tuesday that they hand out ice cream too, and then you have the Wine Mixer Wednesdays. There's 2 of those, and they also just have some giveaways like buttons and these bags as well, so that's kind of fun. It's a nice little thing that they do. Remember how I was just saying they'll change out the sign any day now. They'll change from the 70th celebration to the All Hallows Eve celebration sign, and they just changed it out. I love Carthay Circle during Halloween time. Look at the bats up there, the spooky bats. This looks so cool at night especially. I love this. It's a great park icon. I wanted to end today with my favorite activity, watching people get soaked on Grizzly River Rapid at the last geyser. It's so entertaining and so much fun. I came here last week with my friend to watch this, and we were both disappointed because it was shut down, and it's shut down right now temporarily. You can tell there's no rafts coming along. That's a bummer. I really wanted to watch this to end the night. Oh well, it'll always be here. I'll do it next time. But it's such a fun activity. The bridge gets filled with people and everyone's cheering and laughing. People just get absolutely wrecked on that last geyser. You get soaked. It's hilarious. It's draining right now as I speak, actually. You can see the waterfall, though, that I just showed is now shut off, and the water level went down significantly. So they're definitely draining it. Hopefully they get it up and running pretty soon here today. A lot of rides are broken down right now. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer. All these people are stuck on the ride. They're draining it, and they're going to walk everybody off of the ride. So it's getting evacuated right now. Hopefully they get those people off there quick, and at least they're not in the direct sunlight. If this had broken earlier today, they would have been in the direct sunlight. Well, that was a really fun day today. Thank you guys for joining me. I can't believe I've never eaten at Parkside Market. I don't think that'll be in my regular repertoire of restaurants that I eat at. There's a lot of good food at Disney and downtown Disney, and I like eating at the hotels, which are super close by. I would prefer to eat at like Craftsman or Hearthstone, Palm Breeze Bar, Broken Spell Lounge, you know, those kind of places, Tangaroa Terrace or Trader Sam's, over that because the prices were pretty darn expensive. The fried chicken sandwich I had was good. I did like the spicy mayo on it. I liked the hot honey. The hot honey was great. It was sweet, but a little bit spicy. Not too hot. It really wasn't any heat level that was significant, but it was a good sandwich, I thought, overall. 16 bucks is just a little pricey for just a sandwich. The brioche bun was good, though. I like the sweet chili chicken sandwich. I think a little bit better. It's kind of hard to pick one over the other. It just kind of depends on what mood you're in. I thought they were both good sandwiches, but the sweet chili chicken one was nice with the daikon slaw on top, and the cucumbers in it were really good, so I liked that one a lot too. The bun was good quality and the chicken was good quality too, so we tried those at least, gave them a chance. I don't know if I'd be running back to that place anytime soon though. The broccoli slaw was really good. I liked how creamy it was, the raisins in it, the golden raisins were really nice, and the crunch from the almonds was really good too. I'd get that one again, and the Brussels sprouts were surprisingly delicious as well. I liked those. For $6, they were good Brussels sprouts. They had a really nice lime flavor to them and a good char on them as well. Good ones though, I like those a lot. I wasn't as impressed with Seoul Sister. I thought the food was just okay. For $19, it was pretty expensive. The sauce that came with it was nice. It was like the gochujang Seoul sauce. That was nice. It was like gochujang. It had a nice fermented flavor to it, but I've definitely had better Korean food. It was just okay. It doesn't seem like it's a very busy restaurant in there. At least today it wasn't too busy. And even the tables downstairs weren't really that full, so I can kind of see why they're having trouble selling stuff at expensive prices, very limited and small menus, and not much that appeals to the kids. The bowl wasn't bad at all. I just didn't really like the lettuce in it. I like the carrots, I like the rice, but rice is pretty inexpensive, so for $19 that was a lot. The beef had a really nice flavor though. I like the sesame seeds that were on the beef, and the beef was pretty sweet. The dumplings were good too. I like the dumplings actually. They were a pretty decent price, $8 for 5 dumplings. Not the best dumplings you're gonna have, but they hit the spot for sure. I like those. I like how they were deep fried. Oh, and one of the best things I had today, probably the best thing I had today, was the oatmeal cookie actually from Gigi's Chicken Shop. I forgot about that. That oatmeal cookie was fantastic. It was super duper sweet, but it was really good. The filling was creamy. It was kind of like lard and sugar, you know, that they make those kind of cheap icings that way. It was kind of like the oatmeal cream pies that you get at the grocery store, but much better. It tasted like a homemade one. The cookie itself was a good quality cookie. It was chewy, it was nice, it had a really good texture, a good brown sugar kind of molasses flavor to it as well. Try that out. That I will be back for sure. $7 wasn't the cheapest cookie, but it was really, really good. And we got our free bags today too, so I'm glad I got the DVC bag and I picked up the Magic Key bag. It was a fun day overall. It was really fun today. It wasn't too hot. It was like 80 degrees today, which was actually nice. There's a nice breeze right now and it feels really good out actually. But I'm gonna head home. But thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys take care and I'll see you real soon.